Hey y'all, it's Alyshia Ann here, balling on a budget early morning at the Krohn Conservatory. Now if you're looking for a way to connect with nature while saving funds and having fun, you should visit the Krohn Conservatory. It smells enchanting, and with over 1,000 different plant species, I'm sure to be not only entertained but educated as well. Let's go see who we can find, what we can do, and what fun we can have. Let's go.
Bonsai trees. Yeah. The Bonsai Club will actually be involved with us, and they will send in members who will work on these trees, and they'll sit in here. So when people come in and they want to learn about the trees, they want to learn how to make a bonsai, we have the actual people here throughout the week, and they're just like our featured guests, but it really adds so much to understanding how all this is made.
Now this Bonsai Club is a Cincinnati, just a group of people who love bonsai trees?
The Greater Cincinnati Bonsai Society.
Really?
Yes. So a lot of these trees belong to them. Some of them are Krohn trees, but a lot of them belong to the club members who, when they have one that looks really super, at a particular time, they'll bring it in and put it on display. So the display is constantly changing, which is a great thing for us.
Is usually how big they get, the bonsai? Are these miniature bonsai?
It depends on the tree itself, how big or how small, and then there are a lot of guidelines. It is like making a work of art, and there are proportional guidelines for how tall, how broad. Some are maybe more of a windswept style, some are more of an overall and clump style, but in here you can see that there is, right on here, it'll say in training since 1996. That doesn't necessarily mean that these plants are way older, but they were put into this container to be trained and pruned and cultured so that they would look like this since 1996. And this happens to be one of the Krohn trees, so it's a KC, Krohn Conservatory. But as you go around the room, we have a labeling system as well that shows who the tree belongs to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a little forest of a tree.
Yeah. Even though it's not been in training a long time, to try to keep it on top of a slab, and you can see there's no lip here to hold this in, to try to keep it growing, and these trees naturally grow a couple hundred feet in height. They're constantly growing, and with all the sunlight right here, their job is to keep it down, to try to keep trimming it down. And then when the roots start to stretch out away from the slab, then they have to somewhat do some root pruning, and then they have a special mixture of soil and mud and rock that are packed in around the edge to try to keep the moisture in on the trees. And then they let some of these other little ferny things grow just to make it looks much more naturalistic, and you can almost imagine yourself in the middle of that little, standing there looking up.
It's like having a mini rainforest in your own backyard. If you have not been to the Krohn Conservatory, you have to check it out with these lovely plants. And hey, look, they even got fish. There's a wishing pond. You can't go wrong. Friends, families, or on a date. It's the perfect place to be. Okay, I am here with Miss Andrea Shepard herself, the director of Krohn Conservatory. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Now, can you tell me a little bit about the Krohn Conservatory and what it is that we have to offer to the community?
Well, Krohn Conservatory opened in 1933, so this is just a wonderful spot. It's one of the few in this region that are under glass, and you can come here 365 days a year and still have a wonderful, warm environment, that great tropical environment. The rooms are divided in different segments and different features. So the room that we're in right now is the Fern House room, and it has a lot of things of economic value in it, like chocolate and pomegranate. And then as you go down by the waterfall, there's the large palm collection that's down there, and the big waterfall, which is all made out of natural rock. One of the few things that in today's day and age, most of the places that are building are not building with real materials. So all of this is locally quarried dolomitic limestone, and it makes the plants grow better. So then as we were just in the butterfly room, and in there, that is our seasonal showroom that changes out 5 times a year. We do a holiday display, summer show, fall show, early spring, and of course the butterfly show, which has become a Cincinnati favorite. We have a bonsai collection, and we have an orchid collection. We have a big desert house, which has a lot of different succulents and cacti in it, and so something for almost everybody.
So you guys have probably about over 1,000 different plant species and...
Oh, there literally are thousands of plants in here.
Now, with this being a greenhouse and Germany being our sister city, was there any German heritage or inspiration when building this or designing this or anything like that?
The Cincinnati region, you obviously have done your homework. The Cincinnati region is known for greenhouses because of that strong German influence. This place didn't start because of that, but it's supported in this region by so many people who love growing, who know a lot about growing, and I think that was one of the reasons why it's been a success from the get-go.
Do you guys have a bunch of volunteers, or is there an opportunity for people who do love plants to come and volunteer if they...
Absolutely. We have, just with this show alone, we will have over 1,000 new volunteers that will come on board to help us with the butterfly show. But throughout the year, we have people who help us with horticultural things like watering plants, planting our shows, putting them together, as well as helpers in our gift shop, helpers with events, and all kinds of things. So yes, great place for volunteerism. You feel like you're going through a boat here. This was designed and built by a company in town called Restark, and Restark provided free of charge. They completely donated all their labor to putting this together, and they helped us at those workshops. So we have a fabulous community, and they get involved here and take ownership.
Yeah.
The idea of putting the little fish tanks, we had these bio-orbs, these round fish tanks, we had them already, but when the design team started working, they were like, well, why don't we work them into the portals so you feel like you're underwater looking out of and so it worked out really well. Really well. I think that it's a good thing for us to see the numbers of people that we see coming in and exposing their children and exposing their families, but it's also something that you see a lot of elderly folks that come in wheelchairs, and to be able to see somebody in a wheelchair that maybe has been unresponsive in their home, and suddenly a butterfly lands on them and you get this little glimmer of a smile, to me, it makes the whole thing worthwhile. It's a lot of work, but it really is a worthwhile experience here. So. Yeah.
I'm kind of teary-eyed. I'm like, oh.
Well, I get that way when I think about the number of people that we impact and how many people it really is a special moment for them. The idea of metamorphosis carries forward in so many other things, and you see it in different kinds of fundraising events or things like that, where they use the butterfly as that series of that transformational piece. And so somebody who comes back from maybe being close to death and they transform, that the butterfly is a good symbol for that.
What an enchanting experience. The people were nice, the butterflies and the ambiance was lovely, and even though you saw just a smidget of what they had to offer, you need to come check it out. I mean, prices are low, it's educational, it's fun, conservation, everything at its finest. Krohn Conservatory in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you're balling on a budget like me, it's the place to be. I'm Alyshia Ann on NXSTV. See you soon.